The Boys Season 4 has finally premiered, but before I give you my thoughts on that, I want to first talk about The Boys Season 3 and Gen V. So today I'm giving you my thoughts on Season 3 of The Boys. Hello everybody, my name is Jesse and welcome to my channel. The Boys Season 3 is probably the best season of The Boys yet. I think for me, it's a tie between season 1 and season 3. I've been going back and forth on which one I like more since I started the show. And season 3 just has a lot more of everything you love about The Boys as a show. It's still got the crudeness and the graphic violence. I think they really stepped it up in this season as far as the action and the violence goes, and really everything, especially like nudity and violence and everything like that, is crazier than it's ever been in this season. I think this season, season 3 of The Boys, I'm not afraid of graphic violence or nudity in movies and TV shows, but season 3 genuinely has some of the most wild and disturbing things I've ever seen in any movie or TV show. Two in particular moments. I can't talk about anything here, but if you've seen the show, if you've seen season 3 especially, you might kind of know what I'm hinting at. There are several scenes, and there's even a full episode that has some of the craziest things that I've ever seen in a movie or TV, any movie or TV show, especially in the superhero genre. We get a lot more fantastic character development in this season, of course. Homelander continues to be an absolute menace of a villain, and I haven't mentioned him in my reviews of the other two seasons, but Giancarlo Esposito is fantastic in this show as the CEO of Vought, and he knows that he is the only one left that kind of has a chain on Homelander. He's the only one keeping him from really going crazy, and that eats at him in this season. That I don't know, it hurts Homelander that he knows that he's the only one that he cannot hurt, even though he really wants to. You can see it through the entire season. He wants to kill him, but he can't. Butcher is the best that he's ever been in this season, and this season introduces a really fascinating new concept. They come up with this thing called Temp V. That's a very, it basically, it gives you, it can turn anyone into a soup for one day, for 24 hours. Even if they don't already have powers, it can give a non-superpowered being powers for one day. So Butcher has finally had it with Homelander. After the end of season 2, he's even more eager to take him down and finally defeat him once and for all. So Butcher begins taking the Temp V, and it gives him more or less the same exact powers as Homelander. He gets the heat vision, the super strength. He kind of finally becomes that match for Homelander. And we see that the Temp V has serious consequences. And we learn by the end of the season that it's taken a toll on Butcher, and it's going to kill him eventually. And he only has a few months left to live. But it is it's a very interesting concept, and Huey ends up using it later as well. It gives him powers. And so I think it's just a very interesting idea that members of The Boys are now able to have powers and go up against the 7 more barely a little bit. I think Soldier Boy is a really great addition to this show. There's a lot of great new characters, and Jensen Ackles plays the character so well. He has some hilarious lines and just some great moments. And this movie also gives us more backstory on Black Noir, and we find out who he really is and kind of where he came from, where his character came from, and why he is the way that he is. And of course, the main thing about this show, it has one hell of a season finale. The finale episode of this season is probably my favorite finale of the 3 seasons so far, and it's probably one of my favorite episodes of the entire show. And it's just awesome. It has some fantastic fight sequences, some shocking moments, some very unexpected just deaths, and just some crazy moments that you don't see coming. I won't fully spoil anything in case you haven't seen it, but it is an amazing finale episode, and I love where everyone ends up at the end of this season. It gives great closure to a few characters, and you really know where they're heading for the next season. It sets everything up very well, and I just love this finale episode, and I love this season as a whole. And the final season, it just ends on such an amazing cliffhanger. You can't wait to see where they go next. So like I said at the beginning, season 3 of The Boys might be my favorite season so far. I'm going to do a ranking of all 4 seasons of The Boys and Gen V when season 4 comes to a close, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm doing a review on Gen V next. In the meantime, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching movies and TV. Goodbye.